Hola, profe.
Hola.
We're getting our grammar lesson today.
Yeah, I'm going to start doing just a little grammar for you since
Subjunctive is very hard, so it's not something I think you pick up automatically like some of the other stuff. But
no, that's right. I don't think they call language acquisition unconscious learning. Subjunctive is conscious learning.
yeah,
So we'll just keep doing a little review every lesson and
sounds good to me. I may duck out of here a little bit early from class because Craig's doing a 501. Um, and tonight's the first night. And
Oh, is he? Good. Wow.
yeah,
I didn't know
gee,
that.
he's got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for 201, 301, 401, and 50, or I mean 201, 301, and 401. And this is a 501. So I don't know. Be interesting to
Wow.
find out.
Even if you can learn what's on this page, it's a lot.
Blaine,
Yes.
I have a
Yeah.
question. I'm trying to find it. So there was a sentence. It's in the first paragraph of the story, and it says, "No sabe lo que puede hacer para que no tenga miedo del agua." So I'm wondering there. So no sabe lo que puede, like that's normal, but then it turns to tenga. I don't know what's going on there.
The Parake made it
Oh, that's it?
subjunctive.
Okay.
Loque can be either.
Okay.
So there's some of them. Loque puede, what he definitely can do, and loque pueda is loque what he might be able to do.
Oh, no, I don't know what he can do.
So
Okay.
I made it by stating puede. I made it a statement of fact.
Oh,
But
okay.
if I would have said lo que pueda hacer, I'd make it what he might be able to do, not a statement of fact.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm just going to go over this subjunctive every class, just a little bit. It takes repetition, and this is one of the hardest things of Spanish for English speakers because a lot of times in English, the equivalent is uh, to go. My mom wants me to go to school. But in Spanish, they would never say that. They would say, my mom wants that I might go to school. And so you need different endings to show the idea that it might not happen. Subjunctive just suggests that it might not happen, that we don't know whether it's going to happen or not. If we want to state, like the word tiene, he has a cat, then that's a statement of fact. But if we say, es posible que tenga un gato, it's possible that he might have a cat. than to show that it's not a statement of fact, that we don't know whether he has a cat or not. We're just saying it's possible he might have a cat. And then we use a different ending to show the idea of it might happen. And so this just takes time and practice, and I'll try to just put it in the stories.
And do they ever just drop the es posible and just say, Tengo un gato? Like, is it possible?
You could say that, but you're saying a different thing.
Oh,
You're giving them you're telling
all
someone
right. There's a command.
it's a
Mhm.
command. Yeah.
Okay.
You're telling them to take the cat. So it's funny that that commands are subjunctive too.
Mhm.
All commands are subjunctive except two form positive, which again, it's just too much to learn. But
Two
uh,
positive.
anyway, the conjugations are the easiest part of the subjunctive because once you know the yo form of the verb, then you know subjunctive. But A's go to E's and E's goes to A's. So if you have the word hablo, which is an habla, he talks, the A, then the subjunctive is what?
Hable.
Hable, yeah. And what about como, where it's an E, subjunctive is
Oma.
coma. But you start always with the yo form. So if you have the yo form of tango and it's an E like tiene, subjunctive is what?
Tenga.
Tenga. And if you have conozco, you have to know that it's E, like he meets somebody or he knows, is conoce with an E. So what's the subjunctive of conocer from conozco?
Noska.
Conozca, yeah. And there's six irregulars. And I wrote them up here. De este, vaya sepa, vaya haya sepa sea. And so they're pretty easy because even those go in groups of two. And really, the only reason that de and este are considered irregular is because they don't go from the yo form. Doi and estoy doesn't make the subjunctive, but if you just go from the he form, da, change it to an e, it's de. And so those two are almost not even irregular, but they're only irregular because they don't go from the yo form. And then vaya is irregular because voy is I go. Aya is irregular because it's haber, which is I have. He comido is I have eaten. Haya comido is might have eaten. And then sepa is from saber. And so the yo form of saber is se, like no sé, I don't know. And so the subjunctive is sepa. And then what's the yo form of ser? This is the number one verb in Spanish, by the way, the most common
Soy.
verb. Soy, yeah. So I want you, I want that you are happy. Quiero que seas feliz. I want that you might be happy. But in English, we'd say, I want you to be happy. They just, so it's really easy in English because you just do to be most of the time. And so the most common usage of subjunctive in Spanish is anything with quiero. We want you to talk Spanish. Queremos que hables español. We want you to go to Mexico. Queremos que vayas a Mexico. I want you, I want you to not touch me. Quiero que no me toques. I want you to speak to me in Spanish. Quiero que me hables en español. So A's go to E's and E's go to A's. Now, the next second most common is cuando in the future. And so whenever you say cuando vaya versus cuando voy, what's the difference of meaning of those two sentences?
Something you do regularly and something you might do.
Yes, exactly. Is that what you're going to say, Heather?
Sorry.
Yeah, Heather got it. And yeah, no, that's right. So one is habitual. One says, whenever I go to Mexico, I eat tacos. But when you say cuando vaya a Mexico, you haven't gone. But when you do go, you're gonna eat tacos because it's in the future. There's some other time ones that go along with that, but cuando is very common. And if you listen to Spanish, it's just the second most common usage of the subjunctive. So it's very, very common. So the third,
Courtney's got her hand up.
oh, Courtney, háblame.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on the K. I mean, is Kiro K just the subjunctive form of Kiro?
No, the K just means that.
Because I feel like normally I would not use K. Like if I say I want to go to the beach, I'd say quiero ir a la playa. So
Yes, but
is
then you're only talking about yourself. But what if you want your dog to go to the beach? How would you say that? I want my dog to go to the beach.
quiero mi perro ir a la playa?
But when you say that, it sounds funny because you need a K to show that you've got another sentence coming.
Okay.
The K is telling you there's another sentence coming, so you've got to say, quiero que mi perro vaya a la playa.
I guess I'm wondering if that K is a way to signal that this sentence is subjunctive.
No, it doesn't.
No,
The
okay.
K is only signaling to you that you've got another sentence coming,
Okay. Okay.
that a clause is coming. Now, if you drop the K, quiero ir a la playa, what does that say?
I want to go to the beach.
Do you see that? There's only one. First of all, it's a statement of fact, and it only talks about me. I want to go to
Okay.
the beach. It's not talking, I want you to go. If I
Okay.
want you to go, I want you to talk to me in Spanish. Are you going to do it or not?
Yes.
We don't know.
Okay.
I want you to, but we
You
don't
know
know
what?
whether you. I want my girlfriend to kiss me tonight. Will she? We don't know.
Okay.
We're just expressing this idea. I
Okay.
want this to happen, but we don't know whether it's going to happen or not. That's subjunctive.
Okay.
Vivian.
I'm just thinking that Courtney's question, I kind of thought about that too, because often when it is a subjunctive, there's a K in the sentence.
Often it is. Yeah.
It's importante que, or it's, I don't know, I can't think of any.
Okay, I'll give you an example.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's interesting. Pienso que or
Doesn't.
creo que and no creo que. One is subjunctive, one isn't. Do you want to guess which, or do you want me to tell you? Just think of it.
I
Creo
think
que and
no
no creo
creo
que.
que is subjunctive
Yes, exactly. Why?
because it's sort of like I don't think that's a real thing or it's
Yeah.
unknown, maybe.
I believe you're pretty. That is a statement of fact. There's no doubt there. I truly believe you're pretty. That's that's a statement of fact of my belief. But when you say no creo,
Right. It's the same in English, like we sort of say, I don't think so. That doesn't, it's not very, it's
yeah,
vague, right?
yeah. So, but there's an example of que where the K doesn't get you to the subjunctive, though. The K only gets you to a clause. Okay, so then the last thing I say PMSCA, PMS in California. So does anyone know what the P stands for? I wrote it down here. Okay, I wanted the
Possibility.
para qué.
Oh, Potter K.
So these I want you to learn. I'm going to go over these every class, so I don't care if you know them right now, but I want you to know them. I want to go over them enough so that you do know them. So that I did the M because it makes this easier to remember, but it really should be PAS. But PMS is easier to remember. Let's see. So this is a menos que, and then the S is
Suhiro.
sin que.
Asinki.
Sugiero que is subjunctive, by the way, because I suggest that you talk doesn't mean you're going to do it or not. It means I'm suggesting you do it. So there's doubt on that. And then this con ta
Conduro. Oh.
de que.
What does that mean?
That's on the condition that I should put these in there. On the condition.
Hmm.
I don't think I did that. Let's say condition that. So I will talk to you on the condition that you talk to me in Spanish. And that we don't know whether that's going to happen or not.
And para que is in order that?
In order to, yeah. And then antes, you can say antes que or antes
Decade.
de, either one, yeah. Either one is perfectly fine. Antes de que, so this is before. So let me see. So what's para que? Does anyone remember?
In order that.
Yeah, so that, in order to, so that. Yeah, let's see. We're going to talk Spanish para que aprenda so that, in order that. Yeah, it's the same idea. In order that you, so that you, it's the same thing. And how about a menos que?
At least.
At least or unless. So we're not going to go. I'm not going to go unless you go. A menos que tú vayas. So, and sin que is really saying without that, but it's really the same thing unless. So I think those two are interchangeable.
Mm.
No voy a hablar español a menos que tú hables conmigo. No voy a hablar español sin que tú me hables. Totally interchangeable. So there's a page of notes, but that takes time to internalize. So I'm just gonna go over this and keep, you learn through repetition. And at first, just kind of notice it. And then as you notice it, why? I just learned how to set up my screen today so I can write notes on Va- Vaughn had a lesson then. I use PowerPoints and they all use Google Docs. And so I had to go on to YouTube to find out how to do it. But all I had to do was just change one little thing. So now I'm this is my new way of teaching. I've turned over a new leaf in life.
Oh,
So now all my classes will be happier because I can write to them.
okay, I
Okay.
have a question before
Yes,
before you
pregúntame.
start. If you're using if then clauses, like if I might do something, is that subjunctive? Like
Yeah,
if I have enough time, I will eat breakfast. Then I will eat breakfast. If I might have enough time,
yeah.
would you
Now
say
you you can't say that in Spanish. There's no way to say that because
okay?
the word if doesn't really mean if in Spanish. It means assuming that.
Oh, okay.
And so therefore, see is never subjunctive.
Really? Okay.
So you're never going to say si tenga, si vaya. I think in in my 2 years of Chile, I learned that and I heard it 4 times in my mission. I thought, oh, you can't say that. They said it
Okay.
anyway. So I, I'm not saying I'll never hear it, but for the 2 years I was there, I heard it 4 times. But it's
Okay.
so common. Now, if you're saying a condition that doesn't exist, like in Fiddle on the Roof, the guy sings, "If I were a rich man," that's a condition that doesn't exist. Then you use past subjunctive. Si yo fuera rico. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du. If I had money, si tuviera dinero. And so that's a whole thing that you'll learn. We'll learn that later. But but
That's past then. Past subjunctive.
well, it's past subjunctive, but it's a condition that doesn't exist.
Okay.
If if I were in California today, I would dance, but I'm not. So then I'd say, si estuviera en California, I would dance with Courtney, bailaría con Courtney. But it's a condition that doesn't exist. And so, but again, go over that
Okay.
later.
All right. Sorry.
But, but it's good. It was a really good question because C is very common, and in English it implies doubt, but in Spanish it doesn't. It's the opposite. You're saying assuming that, and so you're saying assuming this is a statement of fact.
Yeah, I've
Assume,
had my Spanish friend a couple of times she'll text me say, si tú quieres. Like if she tell me you want to come over
yes.
at 3, si tú quieres.
Assuming that you want to.
Right.
So there's no subjunctive there.
Okay.
So, but it's that C is very common. It is, I don't know where it is, but I bet it's in the top 20 or 30 on the frequency list. Very common. So, okay. ¿Quién quiere leer el cuento de... Okay, Vivian, you're up.
Okay.
There's one error in here, by the way. I just proofed this. So see if you can find the error.
Okay. There's a pirate named James. He's super rich. He's earned a lot of money being a pirate. All the pirates have money. Uh, he's suffered a lot because of a problem he has. He's afraid of water. Uh, so he doesn't know what he can do in order not.
Okay,
So
there's your para que.
Yeah.
And that's 100% subjunctive. Once you say para qué, no exceptions. You're going to have
That's it.
subjunctive
Okay.
after it.
So he doesn't know what, so no sabe something doesn't trigger it, but
Nope.
the para que does.
Para
He
qué
doesn't,
made it subjunctive. Yeah.
okay. He doesn't know what to do so as not to be afraid of water. He went to talk with a psychiatrist, explained to him or her his problem. He said that he'd suffered many years was because of his fear of water. The doctor recommended that he go to buy a tropical fish. He did it. He thought, how will my life be if I have a tropical fish? He
So there's that
decided,
if clause, by the way. See,
si
si
tuviera,
tuviera
right.
es is a condition that doesn't exist. He doesn't have one.
Mm.
But oh, how would my life be if I just had this fish?
But
Or
that's past subjunctive,
that's called past subjunctive,
but
yes.
it's not really past. He's looking in the future.
Well, it's a condition, it's a special, what we call an if clause. And the if clause is just, it's a condition that doesn't exist. To,
Okay.
and so you use that past subjunctive there to show that it doesn't exist.
Um, he decided that he would do it.
Yeah,
He went
so
to
there's the error. You translated it right, but it's written.
see. No,
I have decidir. Is that right? Do you guys have?
yeah, decidió.
It should be decidio.
Yeah. He went to a store, a fish store, and he bought one, rebought it, and he thought that it was a deal because it only had cost $25. A psychiatrist would cost a lot more. I have a situation interesting. I give classes. Um, Turns out that there's a lot of mosquitoes that don't know to speak mosquito. I'm an expert in the mosquito language. I give a lot of classes to mosquitoes that have difficulty to talk mosquito. I realize that I have a special talent. When the mosquitoes come to my class, I have a different
Tenemos.
way of communicate. We have a different way to communicate. Uh, we we do it. We no, we make we do it mentally. I can think something, and it's a miracle. The mosquitoes know exactly that what that's what I'm think what I'm that which I'm thinking. My first thought was the thought of the rule number one of the class: no, don't bite the professor,
I
the
put
teacher.
that in because Corley asked me, well, how did you communicate? So I described it in the lesson. I had to think about it a while though, to
Yeah,
see how, because she said, how can you do this? I didn't know. I said, just don't
we
ask.
just all took it for granted, but no, Corley had to know.
That's the way Corley thinks, but
That's great.
I have a question.
yes,
Perfect. Um,
yes.
when puedo pensar algo, I thought pensar always had to have en with it. Pensar en, like when you're thinking on something. The sentence that says puedo pensar algo y un milagro. So, like,
Pensar en is more thinking about something. I'm thinking about going to New York. Pienso en ir a Nueva York. But pienso without the en, you can say pienso que. I think Jesse's pretty. I can say that as a statement of fact. Then the que, but pienso en is thinking about something. I'm thinking,
about, okay.
yeah.
Well, that's why I thought when it said puedo pensar algo, I was thinking about something and I thought, why doesn't it have the en? the
You could
N.
put then the N in there, and then you're saying you are thinking about something. I don't know. Pienso, uh, puedo pensar algo. Yeah, so I can think something or I can think about something. You're really saying the same thing.
Okay, all right. So if I said N, it would be understood. That's the main
Be
thing.
just fine. Yeah, I think it'd be
Okay,
fine.
all
Yeah.
right.
You're just saying I can think about something. So, okay, había un pirata. ¿Cómo se llamaba el pirata?
James,
James, correcto. ¿Y dónde vivía James?
hmm, ¿en
Key
el
West,
barco?
Key
Puerto
West,
Rico?
Florida.
Oh,
Ah,
Sí. Tenía un barco. Oh, gee,
ship.
ship, yeah. Let me see if I can do a new file here. Just a minute, un momento. New.
Oh, mhm.
Oh, come on. I gotta get this over. Okay, look at this. This is so good. Okay, barco is your new word. Is ship or boat, either one. Él tenía un barco en Key West. Era
Ah,
un barco y James no vivía en el barco, tenía un apartamento en Key West.
sí,
¿Por qué no vivía en el barco?
Porque
porque él
no pude
tiene,
usar.
ya, tenemos un miedo. Él tiene un mi- temor, el temor
Tiene temor,
del agua.
hay dos razones. Razón número uno es, tiene miedo del agua. Razón número dos, tiene
No.
un grupo de vacas que están viviendo en el barco
Mm,
y no
Ooh,
hay espacio. What's the word espacio?
space.
Space, yeah. It's the same word. Y no
plus
hay espacio para James. Así que él tiene que vivir en el apartamento en Key West. ¿Cuántas vacas viven en el barco?
mm, 20 y
200.
20 y ¿qué?
Vivian said 100, right?
200.
Oh, cientos,
No,
200.
20 es correcto. 20 y
Dos.
2. Correcto. 22 vacas. Y
Oh,
cada vaca tiene su propio dormitorio en el barco. Y no hay un dormitorio extra para James. Así que James tiene que vivir en un apartamento en Key West. Es una
el
situación,
barco huele mal.
huele mal, sí. Huele a,
Departamentos en Key West son muy ricos.
sí, muy
El
costosos,
gato.
cuestan mucho.
sí, pero posible cada fin de semana James trabaja a Orlando, a Mundo de Disney en la atracción Pirata de Caribe.
Es correcto, tiene un trabajo extra
Sí,
O
en,
Pedro Pan.
sí,
sí, sí, tiene un trabajo extra en Disney World o Epcot.
no sé. ¿Es Mundo de Disney o Disney
Mundo,
World?
mundo de Disney.
¿Cómo se
Y
dice side gig?
Otro
trabajo
trabajo.
adicional,
Ah,
trabajo extra. Tiene un trabajo extra en Orlando.
Ujú.
porque necesita, porque el apartamento es muy costoso, cuesta mucho dinero y no gana, gana dinero siendo, what does siendo mean?
Bien.
Being, yeah. S- Vivian said that just on the, that was in my reading.
Yeah, it was.
Quiere que esté una película de Disney.
¿Tú quieres que él, yeah, you can say be, but in Spanish they say salga, that you might leave or appear in a movie.
Ah, ok.
¿Quiere que salga? ¿Tú quieres que salga en una película? Yo sí, porque me gustan él quiere participar en Piratas del Caribe versión 14
Sí, con Johnny Depp.
con Johnny Depp, pero no sé, ah, tiene que intentar para salir en la película, así que es interesante. Ok,
Su hermano es un pirata también y su hermano se llamaba Jack Sparrow.
es increíble.
Sí,
James es hermano de Jack.
Jack
Y
Sparrow.
un primo que se llama Hook.
Primo de Capitán,
Capitán Hook, yeah.
Capitán Hook.
Sí, sí, not that.
Capitán Hook. Sí, es famoso. James
Sí,
es muy famoso entre los piratas del mundo.
sí.
Así que, ¿cuánto gana en su trabajo en Disney World, en el mundo de Disney?
Mm. Ah, 30
Dos,
pesos. 30 pesos.
$2,015
Mm.
cada fin de semana.
Oh,
Hay
Whoa.
mucha demanda por un pirata
Sí.
cada
Oh,
fin de semana.
those,
Y, y
okay.
¿por qué necesita tanto dinero?
Sí.
¿Por qué?
Su apartamento es muy
Es
costoso.
correcto, sí. Su apartamento es muy costoso
gustoso.
y necesita mucho dinero, necesita ganar. What's ganar?
To earn.
To
Earn,
earn.
yeah. Earn, win, and gain. It's got three meanings, but in this case, ganar dinero. Necesita ganar mucho dinero. Así que es muy
Mhm.
interesante. Y, pero también ahora sabemos de la semana pasada que James compró un pez tropical, pero
Sí.
sabemos que el pez se murió misteriosamente. No sabemos
Mm.
cómo. Es un misterio. Eh, James
Mm.
está un poco preocupado de lo que puede ser, porque ah, hay muchas posibilidades, pero está pensando, oh, ¿cómo se murió mi pez? Es interesante. Okay, let's try that.
Oh my goodness.
Does that feel like a lot? Do whatever you can. And try it first. Tú eres James, y tú vives in Key West, Florida. Oh, we got two ands. We'll do and T first and then and dos, número dos next. Ok, so tú vives en Key West, Florida, y tú
Bueno,
vives en un apartamento costoso. El apartamento cuesta $5,000 al mes,
y
porque es un apartamento de lujo,
y muy costoso,
muy costoso. What's lujo?
luxury.
Luxury, yeah. Así que luxury. Así que es un apartamento muy costoso, apartamento de lujo. Y él es muy conocido porque trabaja en Disney World, en el mundo de Disney, y es conocido por su trabajo y también es muy conocido a causa de su familia,
Sí,
porque es primo de Captain Hook y hermano de Jack Sparrow y quiere salir en una película, versión 14 de Piratas del Caribe. Es una situación muy interesante. Y sabemos que compró un pez tropical para ayudarle con su salud mental. ¿Correcto? Recuerda que habló con el psiquiatra y el psiquiatra le recomendó que comprara un pez tropical. Lo compró, se murió. Así que es un misterio para James. Ok, T, tú eres James y describe la situación.
ok. Bueno, soy pirata y vivo en Key West. No vivo en mi barco, vivo en un apartamento en no, en Key West. El apartamento es lujoso y costoso y por eso debo tener un trabajo extra. Y ese trabajo está en Orlando, en el mundo de Disney. Um, y por eso soy muy famoso, porque trabajo en el mundo de Disney. Y también soy famoso por mi familia, porque soy hermano de Jack Sparrow y primo de Capitán Hook. Um, Gano $2,015 cada fin de semana.
¿Tú crees que es mucho?
Depende, no sé cuántas horas trabajo.
7 horas.
¿Cuántos?
7 horas.
Sí, es mucho, entonces es mucho. Um,
Yo creo que es mucho.
sí, por 7 horas. Um, pero soy famoso y hay muchas personas que vienen al mundo de Disney y quieren ver,
Piratas famosos ganan mucho dinero.
porque no hay muchos.
No, pocos.
Ujú. ¿Qué más? Pues todavía tengo ese miedo del agua y por eso
¿Vives
mi,
en el barco que tienes?
no puedo, porque pues tengo ese miedo y también hay muchas vacas, 22
20
vacas que
22
viven
barcos.
en el barco y huele muy mal y no hay espacio.
Huele a vaca.
Ujú, huele a vaca. Um,
Está bien,
pues,
celebración. That's good.
ok,
Very
gracias.
good. Ok, and dos. Tú eres James, describe la situación.
Ok, me llamo James, soy pirata y vivo en un apartamento muy costoso en Key West. Soy profesor, pero los fines de semana trabajo en el mundo de Disney y
¿Te gusta el
gano.
trabajo en Disney?
Ah, sí, me gusta el trabajo porque soy el hermano de Jack Sparrow y tengo mucho talento.
Obvio. Porque te pagan mucho, ¿no? Te pagan
Sí,
$2,000 por 7 horas de trabajo, en mi
sí,
opinión, es mucho.
sí, mucho dinero porque mi apartamento cuesta mucho.
Sí, tú
Cuesta,
necesitas mucho dinero. James, ¿por
sí,
qué vives en un apartamento tan costoso?
porque no hay espacio en mi muy grande barco, porque hay un grupo de vacas que viven en mi barco, 22 vacas.
Es un problema,
Sí,
problema para
huelen
ti.
mal.
Sí. Mm. Y tú tenías problemas con la salud mental, ¿no?
Sí,
¿Qué pasó?
tengo miedo del agua
Ujú.
y el psiquiatra me recomendó que comprara un pez tropical que hice, pero el pez se murió.
Oh,
Mis-
no.
sí, y no sé cómo o por qué se
Un
murió.
misterio.
Sí.
¿Tú tienes planes de comprar otro?
Am, pienso comprar piranas.
Un piranha tropical.
Sí.
Celebración, muy bien, excelente. Heather, tú eres James, escribe la situación.
Ok, me gusta esto porque es bueno para mi memoria. Am,
Muchos hechos.
muchos hechos,
Hechos.
sí, es verdad.
Mu-
Pues soy James y vivo en Key West. Ah, tengo un problema con, bueno, no sé si es un problema, pero tengo un barco y temo el agua y en mi barco viven 22 vacas y mi alquiler del apartamento es muy caro y gasto $5,000 cada mes en el alquiler. Um, Hay 22 vacas en el barco y um, tengo que tener un trabajo extra en el mundo de Disney porque pago el apartamento y doy de comer a las vacas y
Es mucho. La comida para las vacas cuestan mucho. Cuesta
sí,
mucho.
cuesta tanto,
Mm.
sí. Muy costoso la comida de las vacas y el
Las vacas,
apartamento.
las vacas tienen una vida muy buena. Tienen su
Sí,
propio barco. Cada vaca tiene su propio dormitorio y tú
exacto,
les compras comida.
exacto, sí. Am, pero soy muy famoso y en el futuro creo que voy a salir en una película muy famosa y mi familia es famosa también. Mi hermano es Jack Sparrow, mi primo Capitán Hook. Ah, ¿qué más? Pero ustedes saben que tengo este problema de haber perdido, bueno, se murió mi pez tropical y ahora no me encuentro bien porque tengo problemas mentales y no sé qué hacer exactamente, pero creo que voy a comprar un pez pirana y me va a ayudar eso mucho.
Qué bueno, buena idea.
Sí.
Celebración, muy bien. Ok, Vivian.
Okay. Soy James, soy una pirata y vivo en Key West, Florida. Tengo un barco, pero no vivo en el barco porque hay 22 vacas viviendo en mi barco. And
Tú eres
ellos,
un dueño muy simpático
sí.
con las vacas,
So-
en,
estoy muy simpático.
en mi opinión. Estoy,
Gracias.
estoy expresando mi opinión, porque
Sí,
las vacas no tienen que hacer nada. Y tú
no,
les das comida y tú les das el uso del barco y no pagan nada.
sí. Estaba una mala idea, pero
Sí, pero tú eres muy simpático,
sí,
James.
gracias, gracias. También los vacos huelen mal.
Mm.
El barco no puedo usarlo
Sí, porque
porque
con tantas vacas,
sí, contaminated,
contaminado.
contaminado. Y vivo en un apartamento muy lujo, pero es muy costoso. Ah, y así que ah, tengo que trabajar en Orlando, ah, mundo de Disney.
¿Y te gusta?
Sí, me gusta porque el dinero es muy bueno.
¿Cuánto recibes?
Reci- recibo, what was it? 2015
Sí.
dólares.
¿Por cuántas horas?
Cada día es increíble.
Sí, pero tú necesitas el dinero.
Sí, porque
Ah, las vacas.
sí. Y tengo que comprar un otro, no, otro.
Good job,
Tengo
Vivian.
que comprar otro pez porque el pez se murió misteriosamente. Y prefiero comprar un loro porque es más normal para una pirata.
Un pirata debe tener un loro, en mi opinión.
Sí,
Es bueno para los piratas.
sí. How do you say I agree? Yes,
Estoy de acuerdo.
estoy de acuerdo
Let's see if I have
contigo.
room to write that. This is the last thing I can write. Estoy de. And the word acuerdo is accord. So I'm in accord or in agreement. Estoy de acuerdo. I agree.
Sí.
Good job. Vivian, you amaze me. Your Spanish amazes me. Good job.
I
You,
don't think I did anything subjunctive though. I avoided that.
well, sometime in the future, save that. Vivian did say something that impressed me, by the way.
Hmm.
She corrected herself on un otro.
Hmm.
What does un otro literally say in Spanish?
One
And another.
one
It says,
another?
it doesn't, it says an another because otro already says another, like another fish. And so if you say un otro, you're saying the an twice. And so in Spanish, you just say otro pez o tiene otro. But gringos say un otro, which sounds funny to a Spanish speaker because they say, why are they saying that and twice? Vivian said that and then she corrected herself. And one time I told this story in class, and the very next two people that spoke said un otro. And I thought, boy, that was sure a good lesson. That really stuck. So when Vivian said it there, that well, maybe someone learned it. So that
It's
was
like saying salsa, salsa.
it is. You're saying it twice.
Yeah.
Literally say so you just say otro. Okay, Courtney, you ready to go? And then Jesse.
Okay, I'm gonna have to leave. Remember, I
Oh,
gotta
you're
go to
going to
cricket.
oh Jesse go first then. I was
Okay, if
worried
you don't
because
mind.
Courtney was gonna leave too. So okay.
Oh,
Jesse's
no. Okay,
first.
I'll keep
Go
mine really short.
go for it,
Okay,
Jesse. Take your time.
You guys both got 2 minutes, so you got
okay.
plenty of time.
Soy el pez de James.
Okay, good. Good job.
Soy murió. ¿Por qué James no recuerdo? No me recuerdo. Wait a minute, no.
So you're talking about James, so you can say James no recuerda.
Okay, James no recuerda comprar comida para los peces.
Solamente
James,
para las vacas.
sí, porque él tiene 22 vacas en el barco,
James es
pero
un idiota. Solo piensa en las vacas y no piensa en
no,
ti.
sí, el psiquiatra le recomendó
Good.
a
That's right.
James um,
Good.
um, to compré
Que
no,
comprara.
que comprar un pez. Y ahora no me da, bueno, no, he doesn't give me,
No me da.
no me da la comida. Y resulta que, is that,
It
it
turns
resulted in
out
my death.
it's
Turns
good.
out, uh,
Okay. So you're going to say I died is morí.
morí, yo morí.
Mm,
So I was just trying to bring in something different for the story. So,
that was great.
but
Morí is it's not a very commonly used word. In
see,
it's number 25,000,006 in the usage. Then when I died, or you can
yeah.
say I died of hunger though. Me morí I was dying of hunger. Me moría de hambre. You can say that. They use that just like in English. Okay, good job, Jesse. Great job.
Okay,
Okay,
okay, got it.
Courtney,
Courtney, go for it,
All right.
girl.
go ahead as
Uh,
James.
Me llamo James y soy un pirata, pero no vivo en mi barco porque hay 22 vacas están viviendo en el barco. Ah, entonces vivo en Key West, Florida, en un apartamento muy costoso y cada mes necesito pagar $5,000 a el dueño del apartamento. Es muy caro y por eso necesito un trabajo extra y tengo suerte porque Orlando es muy cerca a Key West y ahora trabajo cada fin de semana a mundo de Disney. Um, trabajo en la atracción se llama Pirates de Caribe y me encanta trabaja y mi vida es perfecta, pero tengo un problema porque temo el agua y yo visité el doctor y el doctor me recomendó que ah, yo compro un pez tropical.
So that me recomienda that I might buy. How would you say that? There's a good subjunctive one.
Uh, me recomendé?
Well,
No,
that's just
no.
he recommends in present tense that I might buy. Let's not do in past. Do it in
Uh,
present.
oh, I'm forgetting how it changes.
Me
Oh,
recomienda
a
que,
recom oh, a recomienda que
then this is I might buy.
compré.
Good job.
Okay, compré un pez
Compre, yeah.
tropical y uh lo hizo. I did it.
He did it is hizo. Lo hice is I did it.
Oh, okay, lo hice, pero el pez murió y no comprendo por qué.
Good job. Good job. Courtney, your pronunciation has improved tremendously. So
Really? Okay, thank
I
you.
was wondering if there's any conscious working on pronunciation.
I'm listening. I try to listen to Spanish. I listen to the stories. I listen to some of your old CDs and other podcasts. I try to do that an hour a day.
Good for
Even
you.
even if I can't really pay attention to what's happening, I feel like even if it's on as background, I feel like it's helping me somehow. I don't know.
Good. It's noticeably better. Now you missed a sound today, and I'm going to try and help you with your pronunciation. How do you say dollars
Is
in
it
Spanish?
Dolores?
Yes,
Dolores?
dólares is right.
Okay.
You said from English, you said
Ah,
doll.
okay.
You said but it's an O. So O's never change in Spanish. So whenever you have a do, then you said it right, dólares.
How would you say Los Angeles in Spanish?
Los Ángeles.
Yeah, I started picking that up. The pronunciation of the G, Los Angeles,
It's made
Angeles.
your tongue, the back of your tongue goes to your top of the back of your mouth.
Okay,
Yeah.
Angeles,
Ángeles.
Angeles. Okay,
Yeah, good, Courtney. That's
okay,
good. Ángeles.
okay. Gracias.
Germán. Anything with that G or Jose is the same thing. You make it in the back of your mouth. And it's a sound we don't have in English, by the way.
Hmm.
And so you learn how to again,
Was it you, Blaine, that took a course in
yes,
yeah,
pronunciation. Yeah.
yeah.
I had terrible pronunciation and I learned every sound in Spanish. And
Hmm.
I went back after learning every sound, just consciously working on it. And I said
Mhm.
one sentence to this girl that knew me before in Chile. And she said, "Oh, aprendiste a hablar castellano."
Ah.
Just made me feel so good. I thought, oh, that class worked.
I wonder if there's a podcast or something out there that focuses on that.
I don't know. You guys have pretty good pronunciation in this class, so.
Mm.
But Courtney, when she first came in, she missed a lot of vowels. And now she's getting those vowels right. So when you miss that dólares, you said that with an accent, dólares. Can you see how that's an A-D-A? But the word is pronounced, it's D-O, dólares. And so
Dólares.
you just have to remember every vowel, what it is. So
I think I was saying dólares. Dólares.
yeah,
Dólares.
dólares it has an accent in Spanish over the D-O.
Okay,
That's
dólares.
why it's dólar. Otherwise, it would be dólares without the accent. So anyway, great job, you guys. Great class. I like my new way to be able to write. You guys,
Oh, I want to take a screenshot.
yeah,
Are you going to include that in the Voxer thing? No, I'll just take a screenshot.
I'll try and use those
Okay.
words in the story. But now I have them all, so it should be pretty easy. So
I felt like having those words on the screen made it a little bit easier, and then I could just like focus more on things like the pronunciation and other like adding in fun things because kind of like the basics were up on the screen, if that makes sense.
okay, good.
Yeah, I
This
thought
is
so.
my new way of teaching.
It
So now
takes the
that I
pressure
know how
off
to
of
do it,
trying to remember all the little details.
Exactly.
yeah, no, like 2015 and that,
Mhm.
because we never want to use, we try to always use some weird number to make it 22 cows on the boat. So we didn't include the cost of the food. Maybe next month, next week.
How do you say luxurious?
Let's see.
Lujoso.
Lujoso. Yeah.
Lujoso. Okay.
Apartamento lujoso.
Mm.
And you can say apartamento de lujo, of luxury, or apartamento lujoso. Either way.
Mm.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, guys. We'll see you next week.
Gracias.
Celebración para la clase. Excelente.
Adiós.
Adiós.